Now tonight, what do we know about the weather?
Well, good patio type of weather this evening. Maybe want to get the grill out, fire that up. It's going to be great weather for that. Just about all of us staying dry. Only a 10% chance for a quick sprinkle for the rest of this evening, mainly over eastern Alabama. Tomorrow, mostly in good shape too, but I would say circle Tuesday for some pretty stormy conditions. Could be a washout for some of us as we go into the Tuesday time period. And then another takeaway as we plan for the week ahead is a big warming trend. And we are also watching the Atlantic as the tropics are really starting to wake up. Let's first recap the first 9 to 10 days. Today is technically the 10th day. We haven't got the climate report in just yet, but I think the high is around 88 degrees, so still below average where we should be at 91. So it's been near to cooler than average start for us here in central Alabama for the first part of August. But as we look forward, August 16th through the 20th, that would be for the very end of this week through the upcoming weekend to early next week. We are starting to see some higher confidence for some warmer than average temperatures starting to return. We're already going to start to see that here in the next 5 days. High temperatures staying in the middle to upper 80s through Wednesday, and heat index values below 100 until we get to Thursday and Friday, starting to feel more like it should here in the deep south for the middle of August. Highs getting into the lower 90s by that period as well. But for this evening, as we already mentioned, really good weather. Live look over Talladega Superspeedway. Temperature sitting on the cool side there at 84 degrees. Thanks to that northeasterly wind around 10 miles per hour. Still felt that today, but the humidity is starting to come up with the dew point now getting into the lower 70s. That is going to be a noticeable factor going into the upcoming week. We are quiet at the moment. Temperatures in the 80s for all of us. No rain or storms to track. So for the rest of this evening, go ahead, take the grill out there, fire it up. It's going to be good weather for it. Temperatures in the 80s still through around 7 o'clock, and then we'll be in the 70s starting around 9 p.m. this evening. Skies becoming mostly clear, but you'll see here we've got another deck of clouds forecast to move in here in the wee hours of tomorrow morning. So likely another cloudy start to your Monday, but notice only a few widely scattered showers, maybe a storm or two for the afternoon. More spots than not are going to stay completely dry for our Monday with a mix of those sun and clouds outside of any of those showers. Now Tuesday is interesting because watch this. We've got some mid to upper level spin coming right up here from the south to the north, and that lobe of energy is going to be responsible for producing some pretty copious torrential rain, showers, and storms. Let's walk you through the futurecast for Tuesday. Could have some pretty heavy rain already in portions of the area early Tuesday morning. It'll be kind of a weak low pressure that starts to form right over us. You'll see the spin, and that means that in some places these are going to be slow moving downpours, which we could have some localized flooding concerns as we go into the afternoon as well. So we are under that marginal risk for flash flooding at the moment, and that could be increased as we move forward. So an 80% chance of rain Tuesday, 60% Wednesday, that more scattered afternoon action for the rest of the end of the week. And we are watching Invest 97L that formed today, the southerly track, and high confidence that this is going to develop at least into a tropical storm as we look forward. So the 7-day forecast, again, Tuesday probably going to be a washout. Really not a good day for any kind of outdoor plans. Temperatures getting into the lower 90s by Thursday, Friday, a continuation of those afternoon storms on into the beginning of next week. Sydney?
And still ahead, the